What is the lowest level you can beat Pokemon Red and Blue using a Magneton? We were on to Agatha. So this run was pretty fun. We got to use a different strat moving in. Since we are such a low level, mimicking Nightshade isn't going to do a whole lot for us. We'd have to increase our level just a little bit for it to be worth it, and we're trying to get through at a nice low level here. So we add Substitute and Rest to our move pool. What Substitute does is it prevents Confuse Ray from hitting us. If you're already confused, you'll still get hit in confusion. But if her Pokemon uses Confuse Ray or anything, it won't work. And so remember, whenever we're playing against Agatha, we're just trying to minimize her RNG opportunity to do damage. So whether that being knocking out her Pokemon in a certain amount of moves, moving before her, or preventing her attacks from working, we gotta find something like that to do if we're having trouble beating her. Now we did learn Rest in this one, which does open the door for Dream Eater, but the risk and reward was worth it. So the only really troublesome Pokemon are Gengar, Haunter, and Gengar, and unless they critical hit us, we're doing pretty good. So when the Arbok or Golbat would be out, the goal was to use Rest on them and get some health back. Now in this one, Rest is going to put you asleep for 2 turns, and you're going to wake up on the 3rd turn. On the turn you wake up, you cannot attack in Gen 1, so it's not as luck-based. We can at least plan a little bit of strategy around it, and having the Substitute blocks us for at least one of those, if we're lucky enough to have a Substitute up when we use Rest. And then sometimes we would get in these little loops like you'll see on this one, where we kind of use Rest, get up, have to use Substitute. By the time we use Substitute, we're already at a low health again because of critical hits. So sometimes it took just doing it a couple times to get the good RNG to where we are at a comfortable HP level to take on the last Gengar. But also at some point you just have to pull the trigger and shoot for it. So this definitely took a few tries and took a bit of moving around on what I wanted to do. I did try mimicking Nightshade, but I just didn't find that it was beneficial enough to take the turn to get it. And Thunderbolt gave me an opportunity to sometimes paralyze her Pokemon, which would then allow me to go first, reducing the amount of times Agatha can attack. So then she brings out the last Gengar here, and it goes for Toxic, which is probably good. Even though it gets a little hairy here, Toxic is a good one because it doesn't do that much. We do have enough room for 1 Nightshade here, but being poisoned, we really didn't want to play around with it too much. She uses Super Potion, I go for a Thunderbolt, and it's going to leave him with just a sliver. I'm hurt by poison, it goes for Dream Eater. Look at us go. That's Agatha at like 46. So, the question I ask you is,